It was a stacked first weekend of the FIFA Men's World Cup. Some of the standout matches include Germany dominating the small island of Curacao 7-1. Ouch.
Ooh.
Japan and the Netherlands ending in a nail-biting 2-2 draw. And the U.S. still riding that high from Friday's 4-1 triumph over Paraguay. Let's bring in CBS News producer Elizabeth Campbell, who's in Los Angeles following it all. Okay, so Campbell, the U.S. game was unbelievable. Explain to us what really makes it historic and how everyone's reacting, and also the role that Flo played.
Yes.
Look at you, Adriana, fan already, knowing the nicknames. Florian Balogun, what a star. My God, that brace right off the start, it was amazing for those. And that's another term you can learn now, Adriana. Brace means 2 goals in a match.
Okay,
so
I didn't know that.
Balogun is our man. And that See, there you go. That performance, like you said, was historic. It was dominant. It was historic in part because, get this, that's the most goals the U.S. men have ever scored in program history in a World Cup. It was the biggest win differential in a World Cup for the men since 1930. The stats go on and on. They controlled almost every minute of that game. And it was really important that they did that in front of a home crowd. Listen to what starter Weston McKennie told me about just what it meant to score so many goals.
Americans also, they want something exciting and they want to see action and they want to see something. So I think, scoring 4 goals and then just being 5 goals in general in a game today was something that could captivate them, and just seeing the joy that we had and the togetherness that we had on the field.
And if you needed more proof that the people are entertained, the U.S. next match in Seattle, those ticket prices are already skyrocketing.
Campbell, I got to ask you about the American performance on Friday, because this is a massive recruitment moment for football, and Americans love nothing more than winning and getting lots of points, which can be tough in football. So can you explain how Flo, someone momentarily born in Brooklyn, is playing for the U.S., although he's Nigerian English, and his story, because that's kind of remarkable.
Absolutely, and it's so true what you said about recruitment. I mean, last time the U.S. had a World Cup in 1994 for the men, the MLS was born. And a lot of these players on the squad right now, they told us that seeing the MLS, seeing that 1994 World Cup, inspired them to become the professional soccer players they are today. To your point with Flo Balogun, yes, he was born in Brooklyn but raised in England, but you get to pick what national team you play for. If you have a connection to another country, if you have a passport, or if you were born here, even if you were raised somewhere else, you can be recruited to play for your national team. And the coach a few years ago, Berhalter, he really pitched Balogun on saying, listen, you should come to the U.S. We can start you earlier than if you played for the England national team. You can make a difference for the squad, and you can rep the country you were born in. And Balogun himself said that was a very persuasive pitch. He wanted to come and rep those stars and stripes. And honestly, thank goodness he did, because we needed him on Friday.
And his mother was traveling through the U.S. at the time, heading back to London. She was so pregnant, the airline wouldn't let her board the plane, so Flo was born in the U.S.
And that's how we had 2 goals from him.
Yes, so
on Friday. Amazing.
We have an airline person to thank from decades ago. Campbell, we're going to stay close to your coverage. Thanks so much.